Right, Mozambique, Pembe. Guys, we know. If you don't know that all the leaders, the money has the money, 60 billion worth of that gas station, Total from France. They own, not only do they own, they want the gas. Raw materials discovered in, well, not discovered. Africa's just raw materials everywhere, whatever. So why are the killings? What's going on in Mozambique? What is going on in Mozambique? What is going on in Mozambique? Pembe. Raw materials, gas, petrol. The size of that area is as big as Australia. Who's behind all this? Who's behind the stealing and the killing in Mozambique? And now you've got all these leaders trying to help. That's the answer. I gave you the answer. When the leaders start getting involved, trying to help, from neighboring countries, and then you got the president of Mozambique who's quiet, who hasn't even, I don't even know what he said. Then you got Zimbabwe, South Africa, Ramaphosa, and then you got United Nations, then you got Portugal. You got all these countries trying to, well, they want to send people. They want to send soldiers to go and help. Who started this? Ask the right, who started this? And what is it that they want? Okay, apparently the place is worth 60 billion US dollars. The gas project that's there. It's a project. There's a project in Mozambique, and the people are being removed, killed, slaughtered, women raped, and there's a project worth 60 billion US dollars in Mozambique. Gas project. Apparently France has something there. Not only France, we've got South Africa, we've got all the countries, Zimbabwe, all these countries. We've got Portugal, because Mozambique was colonized by the Portuguese people. Raw materials again, people being killed in Mozambique. United Nations, aid. Killings in Mozambique. Guns. Where do you get guns from in Mozambique? Who's producing guns in Mozambique? Okay, they're coming in. Apparently, it's like, okay, Al-Shabaab in Mozambique. Why? Ask the question, why? Why? Why do we have this? Why is there tension now in Mozambique? Now the United Nations cares. Now everybody cares. They all care. They all so care. They care. They care about the people of Mozambique. Guys, the leaders of the world care about the people of Mozambique. And there's a project, a gas project worth 60 billion. Now the leaders of the world care. They care about Mozambique. They're sending aid. South Africa. There's a cut. Everybody has a cut. There's a cut. Gangsters. Leaders. Gangsters. The gangsters. The leaders. Gangsters. They're all in it. They care about Mozambique. They care about Mozambique. The leaders of the world care about Mozambique. A project worth 60 billion US dollars. And people are being moved, killed, tortured, raped. By who? Unknown people. Unknown. Okay, they've given them a name, but really, the raw materials. If we don't speak out about these raw materials, then it's always Africa. It's always Africa. It's always people being killed in Africa. It's always our brothers and our sisters being killed in Africa and moved and raped. Diseases. It's always Africa. Pembe, Mozambique. Palma, as big as the area is as big as the area is as big as Australia. Total gas hub, killings, people living in tents. It's always in Africa, and they care. The leaders care. The president of Mozambique, where is he? What is he doing? What happened? Has anybody ever come to United Kingdom and started taking their resources? I mean, not only United, has anybody gone into any country in Europe? We need to start asking the right questions. The leaders of the world and the ones in Africa, Zimbabwe, South Africa, they want to send help. They have a cut on this 60 billion project of gas. People of Mozambique, they've been removed from their homes, killed, tortured. Pembe, Mozambique, raw materials. You might sit down and say, I'm not going to do anything. No one can do anything about this. That's fine. It's people like you who make this thing, who allow this thing to keep going on and going on and going on and going on. And we sit down and we do nothing about it. We don't care. As long as you got food. Your resources in Mozambique are being taken and people are being killed. A project worth 60 billion in Mozambique. And the people are being killed and moved. Killed, tortured. Aid has been given to them. Aid. And they've got a place, a project that's worth 60 billion, and you need aid. You need aid. Mozambique needs aid. But there's a project that's worth 60 billion US dollars. But aid will be sent to the people of Mozambique.